What is up, puzzle fans? Fenton here with Puzlogic by Eduardo Barreto. It's a puzzle logic game, so it seems like a pretty good fit for the channel. No, wouldn't you say? I also feel a bit self-conscious about the whole intro thing. I kind of just used to do that as an ironic joke because I thought that's what people thought was funny, making a big song and dance about content when it's actually very minor and inconsequential. What is up, puzzle fans? But now I just seem to be doing it in earnest, so apologies. I wonder how many people turn off in the first minute. Probably lots, because I'm not playing any games. Puzlogic. It's in the humble bundle, not the humble one, sorry, the equality racial justice bundle, as usual. And it's on itch. So drag the blue blocks on the bottom to the free spaces above. No row or column should have the same number twice. Cool. Do they have to be in that thing? Oh no, it's got stars. Oh no. Although, no hints and no mistakes. I mean, sure. What constitutes a hint? If a row or column have the same number twice, they will turn red. This hint can be disabled in options. You earn a star if all hints are disabled. So, like... Oh, the numbers... I thought these were a guide. They're not. They're pre... So does that count as well? Because even though it's... Yes, okay. So it's Sudoku. Sudoku rules so far. I kind of... Whoa! Let's go back to this one. Where are my hints? Turn the hints off. I don't need no hints. I know if I've done something wrong. I'm not. This one. It should just be called hints, really, because that's how you know that that's what you're turning off. Where are my no hints? Huh? Oh, that was already off. Auto fade correct sums. Oh, disable the first two options to earn a star. I can read, alright, I can read. It's been a challenging couple of weeks, alright. Don't have to give me any of that. Hooray, we did it. We got the pointless quest for stars. Okay. So still just Sudoku rules so far. I don't really know. There's probably multiple solutions to these, but... Whoops. No mistakes, so even though I didn't actually make a mistake, in that truer sense, I just accidentally put the block down in the wrong place for a moment. Well, that's BS in my opinion. Anyway, this is why stars are bad, folks. My recce, I don't want to keep going on about that recce video, but anyway. Sorry, I'm just drinking a coffee there. We're allowed coffee again now. We're back to the real world of coffee. How's everybody doing? Are you all doing well? I might have to go back to work like as soon as next week. Imagine that. The world is, or at least the UK is returning to normal. Whether that's advised or not, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, alright? I'm just a man. So this has to be 4. Now I feel really like self-conscious about the mistakes. I don't want to make a mistake. Like this could be 2 here, but the 2s could be here, but I don't want to put it down as a placeholder. I should probably just actually try and solve it with pure logic. So either of these 2 can be the 4. In fact, all of these can be either 4 or... Well, I haven't got a 4 left, so that was wrong. 1, 2, 3. I haven't got a 4. It can't be 5 and it can't be 6. Okay, so that's 2. This one is the 3. This one is the 1, because I've only got 1, 5 and 6 left. So then this one is the 6, and this one is the 5. Okay. No mistakes. So all you do is you solve it, you take a screenshot, and you go back in. But, you know. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. 2 5s left, which have to be there, and a 4. There is more to this, so I've been told. I mean, I like non-standard Sudoku as much as the next person, but it has to be the 8 because there's 2, 4, 6, and 8. 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 2, 6. I like how there's not, you know, there's only a set number of things as opposed to Sudoku where you just have to know that it's 1 to 9. It's a nice, interesting twist. 2, 4, 8, 6, 2, 2, 6, 4. I'm just saying numbers now, doesn't really. To use notation, right-click on a block and drag the note to a free square. While dragging, change its colour to grey with the space key. Right-click on a note to delete it. Okay, yeah. So you might want to make 2 sets of notes about what it can be, what it definitely can't be, and so on. So for example here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, so it could be 5, could be 5, 6, so I mean it has to be 5 because that's all we got left. 1, 2, 3, could be 4, 5, 6, 7, could be 8. Interesting. And then the same applies there, except for the 4 is here, so there we go. What else we got? What else we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be oh, it can't be 5, we've used the 5, 6, 7, we've used the 8. Did I say that one? Yeah. Probably. Probably. 1, 2, could be 3, 4, it's not the 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not the 5, it's not the 6, could be the 7, it could be the 8. Oh, we've used the 8. We've used the 8. So that's that, that's that. We've got left 2, 6 and 9, so the 2 could be there, the 6 could be there, but the 9's not there. 6 could be there, the 9 could be there, but the 2's not there. But the 2 is here though, because the 6 and 9 is there. So that means that's that, that means that's that, and that means that's that. Whoa, that's a big boy. I don't know how I feel about going back to work. I want to go back to work. I do want to. Wait. I have to keep reminding myself that, well, because a 2 doesn't have to go in every row, so even though there's a 2 can't go there, doesn't necessarily mean it has to go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although, yes, it does, because... Oh, no, no, it doesn't. It could go there or there. And the same with the 3, but not there because of this one here. Because there's only 6 numbers, so a column must by definition only have space for one of each. Cool. I want to go back to work. I'm sick of being in the house. Well, I say that. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm actually loving it. I don't like going out. I don't like doing things. I like being in the house with my thoughts. That's probably because I am depressed, but That's another conversation for another day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5 or 7. Could be 5 or 7 there, folks. That's right. I worry that it's like neither of these can be 5. It's interesting. It's not interesting in the slightest, is it? Oh no, 5 can't be there. I've got 2 5s to use. Can't be there or there. So this is where you would use the other one, right? So this can't be a 5. 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 So there's actually only 2 spaces left for the 2 5s to go. I worry that stuff's going back to normal too quickly, and I'm not sure. I don't want businesses to fail. Well, my timer has stopped all of a sudden. Unless that's 2 hours 32 minutes. Have I been sat here for 2 hours 32 minutes? Oh, there it goes. It's possible. I've been in a stupor that whole time. The only space left for a 4 is there. Seems weird to me that we want things to go back to normal. Of course we do, in a way. You know, for some definitions of normal, we want things to go back to it, to that. But well, 1/6 has to be here because there's only 2 places the 6 can. Yeah. But we're also wanting to change. We have to, for things to go back to the certain values of normal that we want, i.e. going back to work and being able to shop and being able to go to restaurants, other things have to change so much. And you gotta wonder why one thing doesn't want to change. Like, you don't want to change. It's sort of forced society's hand as to show what it thinks is important, and what it thinks is important is going shopping, because everyone wants to go back to going shopping, and so capitalism has decided, right, well, everyone can go back to shop, but we have to change this, this and this. And it's like, yeah, but no one's thought about changing non-shopping related things, like how we treat healthcare workers, and you know, how we turn people into wage slaves. That's not changed. That has to stay the same, because those things have to stay the same so that the things people want to go back to normal can go back to normal. Anyway. This is a puzzle game YouTube, not a radical leftist Marxist YouTube channel, is it? Oh god, no. I said the M word. Surely the algorithm will. Welcome, Ben Shapiro viewers. You clicked on my link from the recommended videos. Jordan Peterson. Oh no, I'm saying all the names. The sum will hide automatically when correct. If you disable this option, you can do the same by right-clicking on it. Okay. But that counted as a hint, right? I don't know. How do we get 9 out of these numbers? A 1 and a 3 and a 5 adds up to 9. That leaves 14, which is 5 and 9. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my own decline into communism. It's not a decline. I've been like this for ages. Oh my god, it's a 0. It's unprecedented. It has to be 4 and 6. And this has to be 2 and 3. But which way around does it go? We have to also make 9. How do we make 9 out of this? 1, 3 and 5 are the only combination of numbers that make that, so that means the 3 has to go there, and so the rest logically follows. Okay, good stuff. Oh god, this got out of hand quickly. How many levels are there? 64? That's a lot of levels. Got to make 10 here. Given the numbers we've got, it's a bit too early to say. Oh no, it's not. Because it can't be the 2 and the 8. It could be it could be 3 and 7. It's not 5 and 5. Obviously, I should think we all know why. And it's not 6 and 4. So that was actually. That leaves this being 6, which makes these two have to be 5, which is 1 and 4. Let's undo, get these turned off. That leaves 10 here, which has to be 2 and 8, and that leaves a 5 to go there. I lost an hour of my life yesterday playing Factorio because I was building a nuclear power plant to the correct ratio of nuclear plants, heat exchangers and steam turbines, and I thought that half of 84 was 48, and I built 48 steam turbines on each half of my nuclear reactor, and then wondered why they weren't all working, and why my heat exchangers were saying that there wasn't enough steam in the system to power everything. And I was like, well, this is ridiculous. Something is wrong here. And I redesigned the whole thing like 4 or 5 times with more and more pumps to try and pump the steam to the areas where it was needed, before I then realised, oh wait, half of 84 is actually 42, not 48. And so then once I took the excess 12 steam turbines that I'd built, it all suddenly started magically working. And I was happy for the most part, but I was more annoyed that I was such a dullard. And I was glad that I wasn't recording that for any sort of internet content. Which is mostly how I feel about my day-to-day life. I have to really get into the zone about making these videos, because... And even then I'm like, this is terrible, don't put this on the internet, please. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Why would you let people know that this is what you're like? What a mistake. Zeros are crazy. I'm going to do this one more level and then I'm going to say that's the end of the video. And I like this game, and it's nice. It's a nice little thing. Someone much cleverer than the average person, even. I was going to say me, but that's not saying much. Someone much cleverer than the average person could probably procedurally generate these kinds of puzzles, I would imagine. They might not be as interesting as hand-curated ones, but... So 6 in 2 numbers, 3 numbers that can't repeat, obviously is 1, 2 and 3. Everyone knows that. These have to be 16 in 2 non-repeating numbers, which is 9 and 7. Got 6 left here, which with what we've been given is 1 and 5, but we don't know which way around those have to be yet. We can solve this 24, 16, and that leaves another 8. It's a bit like Kakuro. Is that what I want to say? There's an Asian food restaurant around here called Kokoro, and I always want to say Kokoro. But they're not called that. Can't remember what they're called. What have we got left? 8 up here. Got no clues for that. It can't be 6, 1, 1. So it must be 1, 3, 4. Is that right? Because even with the zeros, it can't be 6. Yeah. It's 1. Obviously not 3 there. No, it doesn't sort the notes out for you. No, 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 no. I don't care. Turns out. Well, this has to be 1 and 3 anyway. So this is 1 and 3. And this is 3 and 4. And this is 1 and 4. Which doesn't help at all. Oh, but if this were 4, then this would have to be 2. So it's not the 4. And it's not the 3, so it's the 1. Which makes this add up to 4, which makes this the 5. So then this is the 3, this is the 1. No, this is the 1. Sorry. No, now I've got the... Now I've botched the no mistakes thing just for a momentary lapse in concentration. Why? Why do you add star ratings to games? I haven't done the math, but don't see that how this doesn't already add up to 27, so it can't be the 0. Screw you, no mistakes. If you didn't have any hints, then by definition you made no mistakes, because the hints would tell you it was wrong. You noticed the mistake. Just don't put star rating systems in your games, please. Just don't. Thank God there's not one for time. I mean, it's timing me, but that's also irrelevant. Because, oh look. Ah, there's a flippin' speed run. Ah, I don't know this. I don't even remember the solution. Just about this one. Six, 4, 3, 5. Oh, that's wrong. 6, 4, 6, 3, 5. 4, 6, 3, 5. Can I use the number pad? No. 4 seconds. Yes, he's a genius. I do like it, though, to be fair. Music volume, general sounds volume, ambient sounds volume. That's those birds, I assume. No? What's the difference between an ambient sound and a general sound? If the birds aren't either. Oh wait, are the birds in real life? It's possible those birds are in real life. It's possible I'm also having auditory hallucination. Auditory hallucination. Who knows? That'd be fun. It'd be fun for you to find that out. Watching this video. Bird sounds, what is he talking about? I think he needs help. I think he needs clinical analysis. Soft background colours, full screen resolution, background effects. That's nice, that turns that off in case it's making you motion sick, which is possible, I suppose. And the option, oh yeah, the options we've already seen. Yeah, that's Puzlogic. I like it. I can see me just playing through these in the same way I did with Temetsi and that other game that I played. You know the one. You know the one. Oh no, it's counting my stars up here. What if some of the levels are locked behind star counts? Oh, just throw up a bit on my mouth. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll be reintroduced to the public soon and I'll remember how to be a normal human being. But in the meantime, if you got any stuff you want to show me or tell me about, please, on the Twitters, twitter.com https://www.twitter.com/Fentonizer. Or just leave me a comment here. That would also be good. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.